Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are reviewing and swatching JUVIA'S place. I have a problem. I know. I did not include these in my anti-haul because I knew for a fact the minute they launched, I would grab them. I'm starting to steer away from getting excited with mainstream brands like Tarte, Urban Decay, Too Faced. Brands that are already on the shelves in department stores, in Sephora. I'm looking to put my focus on indie brands now. And I know they're turning more into Instagram star makeup brands. I get it. A lot of the influencers have these products on their channels. They really hype them up. I've been having great experiences with JUVIA'S place thus far. I love their formula. The eyeshadows are creamy. They blend seamlessly. The color payoff is outstanding. The color selection is astonishing. Teals, blues, turquoise, pinks, oranges, vibrant colors that show well on the skin and they last long on the lid. I put on JUVIA'S place eyeshadows 8 in the morning and they stay on till 8 at night. When I found out they were launching a blush palette, 2 blush palettes for that matter, I decided from then on that when they were going to get on the website, I was going to buy them. These retail for $18 each. $18 each. They each have 6 pans of product, 2 blush toppers, and 4 blushes. I purchased both because I'm nuts, and I thought that I could use both. I have the volume 1 on my eyes and the volume 2 on the rest of my face. I have a couple of different highlighters because I got some new highlighters that I will swatch on here soon. We'll do a little color comparison between the different brands and the different shades. Today we will swatch now the blush palettes. Packaging is great. It comes in a box, and in the box you have your bubble wrap sleeve, which ensures that the pans will not crack while in transit. Both of them came like that, and the boxes themselves will well insulated in the carrier box, which is good to know. Confident that you will not end up with broken makeup. Very simple packaging. It does not have a mirror. Not upset about it. I usually stand in front of a mirror anyway while applying my makeup. I will make sure that I have another at hand when using this if I'm not in my usual setting while applying. Each palette contains 2 shimmers and 4 mattes. Keep in mind that these 2 shimmery shades are designed as blush toppers. They're not necessarily highlights. This is the volume 1. I have this on the eyes, and the volume 2, once again, I have on the rest of my face. Using the back of my arm, let's first go into volume 1. Picking up Zara, Neo, and Lila. Zara is a beautiful, rich gold shimmer. Neo, a rich brick red. Lila, a more penny copper shade shimmer. Those are swatches. Those are swatches. This has a little bit of copper to it, and this is more gold. This is reddish in tone, and the palette for sure is geared for deeper tones. And these shades will appear beautifully on those skin tones. This shade especially, oh my god, I'm dying. Now we go into Zayn, Toby, and Abby. Those are the finger swatches. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Zayn is a matte hot pink, Toby a matte tangerine, and Abby is a matte brown with a purple undertone shade. I tried this shade as a contour shade and I have to go super light with it. It works. I can do it. I can go in heavy hand with it or else it'll just look muddy on me. Beautiful though as a crease shade. I applied it to the outer corner of my eyes. I applied Neo as my transition shade, and I applied Zara and Lila on the lid and also center of my lower lash line and used Toby just to diffuse it all out. I cannot wait to use Zane just maybe as a lower lash line color or as an all over lid color. And these are super pigmented as blushes on me. I use this very lightly on the apples of my cheeks just to give a wash of color. Let me know if you want to see a tutorial using these. I'll be more than happy to recreate this eye look for you and to also just try on some blush shades on the cheeks. Moving in now to the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette. This is more towards where I could go a little heavier with the blush shades. They look significantly lighter than Volume 1, but they are for sure still very pigmented. Swatching now Yara, Sola, and Tao. Finger swatches. Yara is a matte bronze shade. Sola is a medium pink shimmer shade with gold reflex. Tao is a coral matte shade. This blush topper shade is insane. Insane. It is so pink and shimmery. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how this is happening. Yara is a nice golden bronze shade that come up as a tad bit orangey. If you're on the lighter side of the spectrum and you've tried this, let me know how it looks on you. I didn't use it as a bronzer today. I used my Elsie bronzer today, but when I get back on here for a tutorial, because I am curious to see how this looks as a bronzer, we can decide if it is a good all-around bronzer or maybe suited for tan deeper. This for sure on the lid. I applied a little bit of this earlier in the morning and it showed up as a very poppy hot pink shimmer. Beautiful shade. Tao is a nice coral type of color that I mixed with Lena right under it, and it shows up really well on the apples of my cheeks. These two suckers here. Nice flush of color on the cheeks to give that glow, that oh I'm so hot type of look. And for the last row, B, Zoba, and Lena. B is like this nice mauve color. Those are the fingers. Just made it. B is a matte mauve plum shade. Zoba a rose gold shimmer, and Lena a matte carnation pink. Zoba takes on more of a rose gold type of hue. Very different than the other shimmer shade than Sola. I would put this as a blush topper and maybe this higher just to give a little more gleam. And I love this shade. It's like a very low-key plummy mauve color I used on the higher points of my cheeks, and then I combined Tao and Lena, those corally carnation shades here on this side, onto the apples of my cheeks, and it gave me a really nice flush. Check out those swatches. I am NC42 in MAC, Cool Honey in Bobby Brown, Honey in Hourglass. I can't think of other shades at the moment from different brands, but if you're wondering, in case you are a similar skin tone to me, this is how they will show up on this skin tone. Unbelievable, and they apply beautifully. I know sometimes we experience really great swatches and the minute they hit the brush and the face, it's downhill. These transfer well on the skin. They blend beautifully and seamlessly into the skin. They work well with a variety of brushes. I use my fan brush, my domed highlighting brush, I believe is my Anastasia Beverly Hills A25. It's either A25 or A23. My Zoeva fan, my Luxe Fan 129, and I think those are the only two I've been using today and last night when I got these. And I was very pleased with the application. I'm very pleased with the formula. They perform equally as well on the lids. Again, I applied Neo as my transition shade, went in with Abby to the outer corner, and these two shimmers, Zara and Lila, to die for on the lid. Oh. And I'm looking forward to see how this will work when I'm tanner. Nice to know I can use both either on the eyes or on the face. And keep in mind once more that the shimmer shades are, I believe, designed as blush toppers since they are on the more pigmented side. And although I use these as blush toppers, if you're deeper in tone, these will work beautifully as a highlighter shade, or even so on the lids like I use today. Let me know down below how your experience has been with Juvia's Place. If you have the Saharan blush palette, what you think of them, how have you been using them? One last look at these swatches. Amazingly beautiful, creamy, buttery, blend well, pigmented beyond belief. And again, if you want to see how these go on the skin, how I use them on my eyes, on my face, let me know down below and I'll be more than happy to film a tutorial with these. I love these palettes, I recommend them, and for the price, $18 per palette, and you get 6 pans of product. Not bad. And especially if you can use them both for face and for eyes, I think it's worth the try. If you haven't used Juvia's Place, maybe you'll try one of these just to see how the formula is and how it works. Once again, I am very pleased with their eyeshadows. I use them a ton. I have all their eyeshadow palettes. I can't wait until they launch the next 2. I will continue buying from them. I support their brand. It's Black owned, it's independent. Yes, they hype the heck out of their products on Instagram. Yes, they send their products to all the beauty bloggers and the beauty influencers. I buy it because it's a solid product. It's a solid product that doesn't break the bank, that has a beautiful color range. 100% support Juvia's Place. I didn't see the video of that blogger who didn't have a great experience with them. If you haven't, shared down below what the issue was. As far as I'm concerned, I love Juvia's Place. I love the packaging. I love the colors. The end. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helped, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see a tutorial using these shades, let me know as well. And until then, I'll see you on here again. Bye!